Good morning, students. So today we are going to start our next topic, that is acceleration. So what is acceleration? So as you know, acceleration means rate of change of velocity of an object is called acceleration of that object, or change in velocity per unit time is called acceleration. So change in velocity means final velocity minus initial velocity per unit time is called acceleration. So acceleration formula is change in velocity by time. Okay, change in time. So and its unit is acceleration of velocity. Unit of velocity is meter per second, and unit of time is second. So its unit is meter per second square. Now, velocity of an object is suppose 10 meter per second square. That means in 1 second its velocity increases to 10. Okay, so suppose initial velocity was 0, so after 1 second its velocity will be 10, after 2 seconds its velocity will be 20, after 3 seconds its velocity will be 30, and so on. After 1 minute its velocity will be 600 meter per second square. 600 meter per second its velocity will be after 1 minute. Okay, now there are two types of acceleration. One is called average acceleration, other is called instantaneous acceleration. So instantaneous acceleration means acceleration at a particular instant. Okay, that means acceleration at a particular instant, and its formula is given that small velocity by small time is called instantaneous acceleration. So instantaneous acceleration is small velocity, very small velocity is written as dv, and very small time it is written as dt. Okay, but the acceleration is not small, because if you divide two small quantities then you will get a large quantity. And the formula of average acceleration is final velocity minus initial velocity divided by final time minus initial time. Okay, so this is the formula for average acceleration: final velocity minus initial velocity divided by final time minus initial time. Now how to find out the acceleration graphically? So the velocity versus time graph. So from velocity versus time graph, you can find out the acceleration. Suppose this is your velocity versus time graph. Okay, the graph is this one. Okay, so how to find out the acceleration from this graph? So you just have to take any so suppose you are going to find out the average velocity. Suppose, so you just what you have to do, you have to take any point. Okay, and then at that point you have to draw a tangent. Okay, so this tangent, this theta will give you the acceleration. So you will write formula is acceleration is equals to tan theta. So in place of theta have to find out the value of theta. So in place of theta you have to put the value. So suppose theta is 45 degrees, so acceleration is equals to tan 45. Yeah. And value of tan 45 is actually 1, so acceleration is 1 meter per second square. Correct. So in this way you can find out the acceleration from this graph. Okay, now the question is here. So here two graphs are given, two velocity versus time graphs are given. So this is your first graph. Okay, so this graph is curved in nature, and the second graph is straight line. So you have to find out in which graph acceleration is constant. So if you look at the first graph, acceleration is changing. How acceleration is changing? Okay, so suppose I will take this point. So if I draw the tangent, so this is our now theta. Now after some distance, if I take this point, now again, now the value of theta is changing. Okay, so initially it was our theta, now value of theta is changing. So value of theta is changing means acceleration is also changing. But in the second graph, if you draw the tangent, so the angle, theta angle is not changing. This is your theta, this is also your theta. Theta angle is not changing. Theta angle is not changing means acceleration is constant here. So this second graph, in the second graph acceleration is constant, this graph. Now first question is given v is equals to 2t square minus 440. Find acceleration at t equals to 3 second and average acceleration from 0 to 3 seconds. So first we have to find out the instantaneous acceleration at t equals to 3 seconds. So what is the formula for instantaneous acceleration? Formula is dv by dt. So you have to differentiate the velocity, then you will get the acceleration. Now how to differentiate? So v is how much? V is equals to 2t square minus 40. Okay, correct. So we have to find out the accelerations, but so that means we will differentiate. So dv by dt will differentiate with respect to t. So is equals to ddt of, what is the value in the right side? 2t square minus 4t. Correct. Now dv by dt means acceleration. Okay, instantaneous acceleration. Okay. Now what is the differentiation of 2t square minus 4t? So I will break it down. So we will write ddt of 2t square minus ddt of 4t. Correct. Now what is the value of ddt of 2t square? So first, since t is constant, we will take out the t. Now, oh sorry, 2 will take 2 in outside. So A is equals to 2 into ddt of t square minus, again 4 is constant, so we will take out 4 also. So 4 into ddt of t. Now here n is, what is the differentiation of t square? The here n is okay, here you have to use the formula, the differentiation of t to the power n is equals to n t to the power n minus 1. So here n is how much? 2. So your answer will be, so 2 is already 2 is already there. So 2 into n, what is n? 2. N into t to the power n minus 1, that means 2 minus 1. Correct. Minus 4. What is the differentiation of t? Differentiation of t is actually 1. So 4 into 1. Okay. Now, so 2 into 2 is 4 into t to the power 2 minus 1, that means only t. So 40 minus 4. This is your acceleration equals to 40 minus 4. Okay. So acceleration is equals to 40 minus 4. Now you just have to put the value of t. Value of t is how much? 3. So 4 into 3, that means 12, minus 4, that means 8 meter per second square. So this is your instantaneous acceleration, 8 meter per second square. Now average velocity. So average velocity, so we have to find out the average velocity between from 0 second to 3 second. So that means average velocity means final velocity minus initial velocity. So final velocity means velocity at 3 second minus velocity at 0 second divided by time at 3 second minus time at 0 second. Okay. So that means v3 minus v0, 3 minus 0. So that means v3 minus v0 by 3. Correct. Now what is the value of v3 and v0? So in play, so what is the value of v is given? V is given 2t square minus 4t. So vt means, in place of v3 means velocity at 3 second means in place of t you have to just put 3. So 2 into 3 square minus 4 into 3. So that means 2 into 9, 18 minus 12, that means 6 meter per second. So velocity at 3 second is 6 meter per second. But what is the value of velocity of 0 second? v0 is equals to, so in place of t, if you put in place of t, you will find out it will be 0. 2 into 0 is 0, 4 into t 0 is also 0. So v0 is also 0. v0 is 0. So your acceleration is equals to 6 minus 0 by 3. That means 6 by 3 is equals to 2 meter per second square. Now second question is, given s is equals to s means displacement is given. Displacement is how much? T cube minus 6t square. Find the acceleration when the body is at rest. So when the body is at rest, at that time velocity must be 0. correct? So first, so from this displacement equation, we will find out the velocity. Now we will now we'll say, after that we will say that velocity is equals to 0 since the body is at rest. So from there we will find out the time. Okay, so first let us find out the time. So s is given how much? S is t cube minus 6t square. Now velocity is ds by dt. We will differentiate with respect to t. So differentiation of t cube is how much? 3. So n a to the power n minus 1. That means differentiation of t cube is 3 t to the power 3 minus 1 minus what is 6 into what is the value differentiation of t square? Again n is 2 t to the power 2 minus 1. Okay, that means 3t square minus 12t, correct? Now ds by dt means v. So velocity value equation of velocity is 3t square minus 12t. Okay. Now since the body is at rest, so velocity is 0. So in place of v, we will write 0. Okay. So now we have to just solve this equation. If you solve, you will find out that we have two equations. One is, so if you take common 3t, the equation will be 3t minus 3t into t minus 4. So from here you can say that either t is 0 or t minus 4 is equals to 0 or t is equals to 4. So t have two values, one is 0 and one is 4. So initially, that means initially the velocity the body was at rest. Now after 4 seconds also body is also at rest. Now since we have find out the value of t, so we'll just put the value of, now we have to find out the acceleration. So now what is the value of what is the equation of velocity? We just find out equation of velocity is 3t square minus 12t. Now to find out the acceleration, you have to again differentiate it. So acceleration is equals to dv by dt, correct? So differentiate this equation. So from this, if you differentiate this equation, so dv by dt is equals to ddt of 3t square minus 12t, correct? Now what is the differentiation of 3t square? 3 is constant into differentiation of t square is n is 2 t to the power n minus 1, that means 2 minus 1, correct? Minus 12 is constant. Differentiation of t is actually 1 because t means t to the power 1. So 1 t to the power 1 minus 1, that means 1 into t to the power 0. T to the power 0 is 1. So differentiation of t is 1. So 12 into 1. Oh, so the final differentiation will be 3 into 2. So acceleration is equal to 3 into 2, 6 t minus 12. Differentiation of t is 1. So 6t minus 12, correct? Now you will get two equations. Okay, we will two values of acceleration. So when t is equals to 0, the body is at rest. At that time acceleration is how much? So 6 into 0, acceleration is equals to 6 into 0 minus 12. So that means minus 12 meter per second square. So when t is equals to 0, and the time body is at rest, and at that time acceleration is minus 12 meter per second square. That means it is going with negative acceleration. And at t is equals to 4, so acceleration is equals to 6 into 4 minus 12. So 24 minus 12, that means 12. So at t is equals to 4, acceleration is velocity is also 0, that means body is at rest. At that time acceleration is 12 meter per second, correct? Now in this question, next question, the acceleration, okay, so displacement equation is given. So displacement s is equals to 3t I hat minus 4t j hat. So it is given in form of a vector. Since displacement is a vector quantity, so it is given in the form of vector. So this equation means, so its displacement is in x direction is 3t, and displacement in y direction is 40, because I hat is the unit vector in the x direction and j hat is the unit vector in y direction. So displacement in x direction is how much? 3t. Displacement in y direction is 40. Now what you have to find out? We have to find out the velocity as at 1 second, speed at 1 second, and acceleration at 2 second. Correct? So how to find out? So first we'll differentiate this equation. So ds by dt means velocity. So from there we will get the velocity. Okay, and acceleration, again if you differentiate the velocity, then we will get the acceleration. Correct? So first, okay, so we break it. So displacement is in x direction is how much? 3t. Displacement in y direction is 40. So velocity in x direction is how much? You have to differentiate ds by, you have to differentiate by this equation. ds by dt is equals to differentiation of this 3t. Now, so let me write again. So this is your displacement in x direction. So from here, if you differentiate this one, so dsx by dt is equals to ddt of 3t. Now 3 is a constant, and ddt of t, the differentiation of t is how much? 1. So from here you can write that 3. So and ds by dt is velocity in x direction. So velocity in x direction is equals to 3. And similarly you have to differentiate this equation also. Sy is equals to 40. So dsy by dt is equals to 4, and differentiation of t is 1. So 4. So ds by dy is velocity in y direction. So velocity in y direction is how much? 4. Correct? So final velocity is equation is v is equals to 3 I hat. Why I hat? Because this velocity is 3 in which direction? X direction, and the unit vector in x direction is I hat. So 3 I hat or I cap plus 4 into j cap. So this is your final velocity equation. Okay. Now how to find out the speed from this equation? Now you know that velocity and speed are these are same things, but velocity has a direction, but speed does not have any direction. So if you find out the mod of v, then you will get the speed. So mod of v is equals to how much? You know that mod is equals to root of amplitude square. Okay, in vector classes we learn all of this. So root of amplitude is 3 in first case, plus 3 square plus 4 square. 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, root of 9 plus 16 is 25, root of 25 is 5. So your speed is 5 meter per second. Now acceleration. Acceleration means, again you have to differentiate this term. Okay, so from here, okay, so it is, okay, so you have to so velocity, this is your velocity equation. So velocity in x direction is how much? 3. Velocity in y direction is 4. Now if you differentiate this equation, dvx by dt, now 3 is a constant, so differentiation of constant is 0. So acceleration is in x direction is 0. Now similarly dvy by dt, 4 is a, so differentiation of 4 is 0, because since 4 is a constant quantity, so that means acceleration in y direction is also 0. Correct? So that means acceleration is 0. So finally you can write that acceleration is actually how much? 0. Okay, or you can write in this way also, 0 I hat plus 0 j hat, that means 0. Acceleration is how much? 0. So in this way you have to find out you have to solve these equations. So thank you for today.